Welcome to the Sixth Sense Foundation.
Dropping off dropping off jackets. Dropping off dropping off jackets. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Dropping off dropping off jackets. Dropping off dropping off jackets. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real.
Welcome to the Sixth Sense Foundation.
Powered by LEVI'S. Dropping off jackets. I am Kahlil Gibran coming to you live from somewhere in and around Camden, Arkansas. It happened. It happened. And today's guest, we have Dr. Adrienne M. Toney. She's here to explain why she is so famous. Maybe it's because of these publications, but something tells me it has to do with LEVI'S. Start from the top. Tell them where you from. How'd you get so?
So, a star was born on the south side of Chicago, where giants are made. I am a literacy-rich giant, and I give birth to those that write on the hearts of men. I am super excited to have Kahlil in this beautiful, what I like to call black country luxe environment in southern Arkansas, where I have been in residence for several years. And I wrote a book, The Chitlins of a Spoke Manifesto, and that book was literally a blueprint to what would happen for the next 16 years while I lived in the South and traveled back and forth to California, Chicago, and New York, and Florida, you name it, Arizona, the foothills. And when you learn how to clean chitlins, you can do anything in the world. Nothing is impossible to you. And so the manifesto literally tells you step by step how to do that. You can live anywhere in the world, in the South, in the North, East, or the West. And that's what I've been able to do right here in Camden, Arkansas. So glad to have you here.
Publisher,
Yeah.
fame, doctorate.
Yes.
What else are you working on for 2026? I know you got some brand. I mean, just tell the people everything you got.
Okay.
Just come clean. Just come clean.
You know, you would have to bring it out of me, but I'm excited to announce in the month of June, President Obama will be opening his presidential library in the city of Chicago. And I dare not, because I was born not on 63rd, but on 64th in King Drive, raised in Parkway Gardens. Some people call it O Block. But when I was there, we were literally taught how to behave and to act in our manners. And literally, King Drive was the backdrop behind everything that we learned. And so I'm going to be sharing a little bit about that and the gospel and house music and just about how we learn to live and grow up. And people say roses through concrete, but literally that's what happened. I was born and raised on the south side, and when I tell you, it has been nothing but utter perfection to have had that type of upbringing, which allows me to go all over the world knowing where I come from. And so I'm very proud of that. Proud of Chicago. Everything great in the whole world, I believe, comes from the city of Chicago. So I'm excited about that. 2026, you don't want to miss it. You want to be in Chicago, Chi-Town in Chicago.
Perfect. What kind of things are you into keeping you busy for this year? And also the setup for next year? Wow.
Well, it's not even so much why should they know me, but the work that I do. So I work with seniors, 60-year-olds and older on senior wellness. I partnered with SIXSENSE Foundation here in CAMDAN, Arkansas, and it's now going on 4 years, I believe 4.5 years. But we started after the pandemic, and as it was on the rise in 2021, to get seniors out who were isolated, who lacked the ability to socialize. And we started outside. I had a revelation to move the body of Christ, and that's exercise your body, exercise your faith. I know I look about, I won't say, but yeah, I'm over 50 and double nickel this year. I'll be celebrating my 55th birthday. And so when I turned 50, I just decided I wanted to age gracefully, and I believe that longevity is a gift and abundant life. And so I teach that 3 days a week right here in CAMDAN, Arkansas. And that is a movement, because when you see a 90-year-old touch their toes and can get up and walk, and we do, so many things, Tai Chi, meditation, it's just a beautiful thing. And so that is my passion project. I'm also working with our youth. We had Treasures in Queen City, which is going on right now. I do an exhibition, a symposium every year throughout Black History Month. Black History is 365. But I do this because I know how important it is to amplify the voices of our young people. So right now we're on Y95, and all throughout the month of February, you'll hear tributes. If you tune in Y95 and 104.5, you'll be able to hear them give tributes to everyday heroes in our community. And so amplifying their voices, teaching them about public relations, about public speaking, and getting them prepared for their future. So that's the biggest gift I believe anybody can give, because success is okay, but significance is divine. I just believe that we were born to give to our successors what no one else can give, which is our unique gift to them and that imprint. So my life really has been all wrapped up in and mingled in fulfilling what I was born to do, which is to write on the hearts of men. Publishing 30 plus years, ghostwriter, written for some very famous and successful people and politicians and clergy and you name it, but that never seems to be the most important aspect. It's writing on the hearts of men. Every time I go back to the impact that I've made throughout my career. So this is an honor. I'm glad to have such a famous videographer and photographer in my midst. And I'm blessed, and that's what happens. Light draws, and it brings about more light. So I'm very glad to have known and met Kahlil, and this year is going to be exceptional. I believe we got a lot of big things coming up. So that's about it. Kahlil, I don't know it. You can catch me on Instagram. I'm Dr. Adrienne Toney. On Instagram, I'm on Facebook as AMTONEY and AR Arkansas, right? And I'm gonna just say this. Let me just say this, because this is really important, Black History Month. So I was appointed to the Daisy Bates Commission. And Daisy Bates is a very important historical figure in the state of Arkansas, but in the United States. The Little Rock Nine is the group that she helped to integrate Little Rock, the high school there, right? Central. And Ernest Green, I had the opportunity to award him a legislative salutation and citation to say how proud and how much we appreciated the work that they did. What I did not know was, while I was living in Chicago, growing up on the South Side, in what the world would call the ghetto, my great-grandmother had worked with, and my great-grandfather, Arthur Bowens and Emily Rose Bowens, both mayors of a little town, Mitchellville, Arkansas. They worked with Daisy Bates, and they did some incredible things. And in the last several years, I've had the opportunity to honor their work and their legacy. So I am a living aspect of what they all dreamed of. Never knew that they would have a great-granddaughter who became a PhD, master's, PhD, with the honor of having to say that not only was I appointed to the Daisy Bates Commission, that they worked with that woman, but that their work continues. And so I'm super proud. There's some great things happening in the state of Arkansas, but I am a global citizen. So I hope to see and meet you all. If you have a passion, you have a dream, you have a book, something that you want to create this year. This is a creative economy. Get to it. That's it, Kahlil. I don't have anything else but love for everybody. So,
hey, let's get Bella. All right, Bella, superstar.
Bella got it.
All right. So, not sure if you have seen what we do here, but just in case you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite part of the show. You know, I'm proud of you.
You proud of me?
I am. And I respect your work. I respect what you're doing. But more importantly, I respect the jacket that we drop off. On this episode of Dropping Off Jackets, Dr. Toney.
Dropping off dropping off jackets. Dropping off dropping off jackets. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Dropping off dropping off jackets. Dropping off dropping off jackets. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Powered by LEVI'S.
And as always, thanks to the peoples at LEVI'S, we know what the sizes are, and it's always a perfect fit. And if you think we're playing, we're not. And
Oh shit!
that's
That's
right.
these two.
And 4, 3, 2. On this episode of Dropping Off Jackets, we're closing it out with the one and only Dr. Toney. As you can see, it fits perfectly. She told you about her book. She told you about her plans for the year. You can hit her on her social medias. Don't hesitate. Don't be late. I'll catch you guys next episode. And just like that, in each and every episode of Dropping Off Jackets, shout out to my boy Will. I am still Kahlil. I'll catch you next time. Love you guys. Peace. Yeah. All right.
God is beautiful.
There it is.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at these two rats. Okay, look, Chewy.
So much fun.
That's a girl,
Yeah.
and she's not fixed, so don't
That's
try
okay.
to do no humping.
He's not fixed too. It's time to make some more chewy.
Oh no.
Okay. So any shout outs?
Oh my
Any
God.
special thanks?
Oh, to everybody. Oh God, this is so. I don't know how to feel. I'm super happy. I don't know.
All right. Well, close them out then.
All right. 2026. Thank you, Levi. Thank you, Kahlil and Will. Camden, Chicago, California. We'll see you this real soon this summer.
Nice.
Welcome to the Sixth Sense Foundation.